Hello everybody, vanburman here. Welcome to today's video. Well, it looks like the very prestigious event of E3, which is, normally pretty happy hunting ground for Square Enix. They've discussed many Final Fantasy titles there and other games as well. Apparently there's not going to be any Final Fantasy 15 or Kingdom Hearts 3. Obviously the Final Fantasy one is the one I'm more interested in, unfortunately. If you are Kingdom Hearts fan, then I apologise. Pretty much the same thing for you guys as well, though. And yeah, what I think about Square Enix doing this? Well, basically, this is what I think. No, not really. I'm not going to end the video there, but it does pretty much sum it up. It's just an absolute sigh of exasperation from me when it comes to Square Enix and how they, demonstrate, show off their products. They're very good at making flashy trailers, but they're very bad at giving any real substance about it and giving stuff away and actually giving the fans what they want. I mean, such a great event like E3, you would expect there to be some presence there from these two games, which are muted to come out. Perhaps, well, it's looking increasingly unlikely it's going to be this year, most likely next year. But I would say we should only really be a year away from release for both of these titles, the very worst. And there's an E3 coming up and there's nothing. It really does. I don't know what Square Enix are playing at, really. Do they have nothing else to show? Nothing to talk about? I'm sure they must have stuff, that they can bring up. And it's bad for E3, it's bad for Square Enix, it's bad for the people going there to attend, because there was a lot of talk about it beforehand that there would be both of these games there. And that can be a big draw, because arguably these two games are, well, more prominently as Final Fantasy 15. But, these two games really will define Square Enix for the next decade, and I really do believe that. I think that if these games are good, they'll be around, and I think if they're not good, then you could see potentially both of these franchises die off. And as sad as that is for me to say about Final Fantasy, Square Enix themselves aren't helping it at all. And they're not helping it in many ways, but I am going to make a proper video because I've been in discussion with Square Enix. I'm still in discussion with Square Enix, and I will make a video on that when the discussions are complete, and from that I will form my arguments into words, and I'll hopefully be able to deliver it a bit better as well. It's really late, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents on this, seeing as it is something that I follow quite closely, and my thoughts are that it's a bad move for everyone. I don't know the reason behind it. Hopefully there is a proper reason, other than it's, a management tactic. But yeah, I'm not going to watch E3 now. That was actually the only reason I was going to watch it, but there's just no point. Nothing for me. Well, not much for me now. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Tell me what you think in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.